We're going camping. We're going camping. We're gonna park by a shady tree. We're gonna get a glass of sweet tea and we're going camping. We got a fire in the pit. We're gonna roast marshmallows on a stick. We're going camping. Let's go see what camping's like here. Well, hello fellow RVers, this is Gary once again with Ruff RV Life. We like looking at freedom, sharing behind the camera. Actually, we got the dogs in the car over there because it's time for us to take the dog walk. But where's freedom brought us? Well, we're still in Texas. Army Corps of Engineers, Rocky Creek Park on Somerville Lake. So we're going to do a tour of this park, let you see what this park's all about. And of course, we're going to be headed that way. So let's go tour. All right, here's some rules.
No off-road vehicles, no firearms, no all-terrain vehicles, no horses. On paved roads only, pets on leash, use waste receptacles.
There you go.
Add it up here.
And they do have a gate attendant, and you do need to stop.
Campsite fees, January to December, $24 to $28 per night, 14-day limit. But stay tuned till the end and we'll tell you about part of this campground. And coming up to the check-in station. Okay, this gate locks at night. It does have a padlock and we were given the code. It also does not have a day use area. This first area we come to is tent sites 31 through 43. They are closed.
As are sites 1 through 30.
Yes. So some of these campsites look like they won't be used in any time in the near future. We don't know what the plan is.
So basically the first 43 sites are closed.
Here's our first peek at the lake as we're heading to the first area, which is going to be the boat ramp.
And this is like a peninsula, so we have water on 3 sides.
Happy dogs. Okay, let me just go ahead and I'll let everybody know there are deer in this park, and there are a lot of deer in this park.
And it might be a sand spur or two.
Sand spurs, yes. And we saw a moccasin. So be careful in the grass. All right, the boat ramp is to the left, and then we'll come back and catch this campground. There's a little campground loop to our right there. So as we're going to the boat ramp, we're going to cross one of the trails here. It is a nice trail. It goes all the way from the campgrounds all the way to the check-in area and back.
And we have a prickly pear or cactus, is that what we call them?
We don't know what they are.
But they're abundant.
They're like giant prickly pears, what I always called prickly pears. But yeah, be careful. They are along the trails in some areas. If you jump on that trail right there, you can walk right to the campgrounds. Okay, here is the boat ramp. We've got parking off to the right. There. And there's a lake.
It's 100 feet ahead.
Yes, lake ahead, 100 feet. Beautiful lake. And this boat ramp is so very steep. I would be very nervous, but I guess boat people know what to do, right? So the picture does not do it justice, how steep it is.
Windy, it can get wavy out here.
Yes. Now as we head back that way, look, they have their little life vest loaner station right there we just passed. There's a bathroom. And then we'll show you where the trail crosses the road and goes off to the other side, right here. Nice and wide. Birds. It is the beginning of spring, y'all. Wildflowers are popping out. Trees are budding. All right, back out to the main road, and then we're going to check out these campsites across the way. Numbers
44 through 51. Actually, the campsites that are open start at 44.
Here we go. The trail also crosses here, so I'll show you part of it on the way. Now, I haven't gone this way. Just be careful going through that little opening there. It looks a little treacherous. Okay, so here's a group pavilion. Okay, we backed up here, and due to the park being empty, we're gonna go the wrong way. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, oh, but we're facing the, so you'll have to look at your map. Okay, right here to the left is site 50, and to the right here is site 51. Site 49. There's a bathroom to our left.
Got 48 and 47 over here.
Yeah, 48 straight ahead, and there is 47. And the trail, the nature trail, runs in behind this campground as well. And right here is site number
46,
46,
45,
45 coming up right.
44.
And 44 right here.
So that is the first loop.
All right, back out to the main road. Okay, coming up on this trail crossing right here. Goes up through that little area. There's the pokey things, we call them. All right, next up, sites 44 through, oh, nope, 52 through 192.
And sites 92, 93, 94, 95 are closed.
Here is the dump station, one of the dump stations, and the trailhead. And these sites coming up are all host sites. Okay, still passing the host sites. They have a lot of hosts here. There's a trail to our left. And we're gonna turn right and check out 52 through 95.
But like I said, 92 through 95 are closed.
It was. There's a bathhouse right off to our left there. And we're gonna head down here, 52 through 81.
This is like a lower loop, and then we have an upper loop. Or lower semicircle, I should say.
So first up is site number
52.
52, where that boat is. Ooh, the wind. 52. 53. And then we have 54 right there. That was our home sweet home for a little while, but we had to move. 55 is right there. And then there's some folks out at 56. 70 is across the way. Can't quite see it. 71 is to the left. 57 to the right. 72 to the left. 58 to the right. Still a lot of people here, so we'll just 74, 75 to the left. Here's one coming up empty. 59 is to the right, we just passed. And here is another waterfront site. I can get this without getting the wind. What side was that? Oh, 60. There you go, site 60. So here is site 61, and right beside it is site 62. 78 is right there on the left, and right here is site 63. These sites are nice. Site 63 right there. Site 64. Site 79 is right there. 66 to the right, 81 to the left. A lot of folks out today. Here's 67, an empty site. Down here, the last one on this end. And overflow parking. And deer come out in this field too. Just be aware if you're walking at night with your dogs. And this tree we call moccasin tree, because this is where we saw the snake. Right across the street is where the trail goes in here. And we're going to go back and catch the inner loop. Right there's part of the trail. We're going to check out these sites. 82 through...
Well, it's going to be 82
through 92. 91. Okay. There's some overflow parking right there.
And these will all be on the right.
Well, that makes it easy.
Anything on the left will be closed.
Yes. So we were just down there by the water, and here is 82 where that fifth wheel is, and then 83 right beside it is an empty site, and right beside that one is 84. So even if you're up here, you still have water views. Very nice. The bathhouse is right there. $85. And 86. There are some trees in this area, here and there. 87. And then 88 is where that fifth wheel is. And 89 is the motorhome. There's nothing but extra parking on the left. And this last site here is
90 and 91.
site 90 right there, and site 91 where that fifth wheel is.
92 through 95 are closed because they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
They're just grass now.
Back to the main road, and we're going to go right for the rest of the sites. So when we booked at this campground, we did not realize that this entire part of the campground is closed until April 1st. All right, dump station is right there. It's a great place to walk your dog off season. Tent sites 171 through 192. So boat ramp 2 is ahead, but it's closed, so we're gonna check out the tents. So they're just all over here. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, their sites are what? 171 through 192.
Here's 171 here. They're on my left too, but it's basically grassy area. And there's like 190, 189 over here. We just passed a couple already, 172. 173. The cool thing about these sites though, I'm noticing there's an electric box. There's some right on the water, 185.
We'll catch those after we loop.
One site 174. And there is the bathhouse for over here. And then we're coming up on 175, but there's some folks out. There you go. There's some on the inside there. And then for all you tenters out here, there's 183 and 184 right on the water. Although it doesn't look that level, does it?
Well, it's a tent.
It doesn't matter if you want your tent to be level.
Tent. You want to sleep with your head up, though.
So this was packed over the weekend. A lot of tent campers out here. Here's a better look at a couple of these over here. There is site 185 right there on the water, and 186. And then we'll get a better look on these over here as well. They're just scattered around here, but all have beautiful views of the water. Grill, covered grill, fire ring, water at the site. That doesn't happen all the time, so this is primo tent camping. 191, this last one on here is 192. This is where we moved April 1st. Unbeknownst to us that it was the opening of this area.
Now on this side, sites 97 through 129 are closed.
And that's out here to the right. If you look out, you can see like the covered picnic tables. All that area is closed. Closed, overgrown, limbs down.
Closed bathroom.
Over here under these trees, it looked like maybe once upon a time there was a playground there because you have benches and a open area, but I don't know. There's not a playground at this campground though. And there is a bathhouse. I have not seen it open. I don't know if it's open, but there have been no lights on in my nightly walkabouts. And this is just one big loop.
The site's out on this peninsula part, or the point you might call it. We're going to start at 1:30. And they opened April 1st, right?
April 1st. Yeah, we were the first ones parked. And we just watched the wagon train come in. It was a Friday. Was it Friday?
Yeah.
It was a Friday, and
we had to wait to get permission to move over.
yeah, we thought, well, we'll just go over there early. No, it didn't work that way. Okay, so I don't know what's on the left. My map reader will have. Okay, there's 130 on the right though. So there's 130.
150.
150 is on the left, and I just showed you where that car is parked. 151 on the left, and there's one right here is 131. There are sites on the left. It's kind of hard to swing back and forth. Like 152 is there, and so on. You see them. And just for ease, and so you can get a good look. Here are the ones that are on the waterfront side.
The 130s.
132.
130 through like I think all the way around the water to 147.
They do.
The 150s and 60s would be the inner loop sites.
There you go. Thank you. This is 133. And so 154 is there. But 154, even though it's over there, their living area is facing the water. Nice, nice. And
154, 34.
134. 135. 136. There are sites on our left, but there were some folks out. And here we are at 137, our second home. And Mr. D had some happy fishing time right down there by that, on the shore there. Nice. Coming around here to 138.
And it's a big lake, as you can see.
Oh, yes. And 139 right there. That was a good site. Those folks were right by the water.
We got
Over.
We got 158 on this side.
Yeah, 158. So if you can see how they back up there, and that's facing the water, their living area. And there's the other ones on the inside coming up.
159, 160, 161. It's all around this corner.
Right, and there's nothing over here but the water. And there's a nice little walkout area. We saw people docking their boats all along the shore, and also fishing from that little spit of land right there. And there is a sailboat. We've been looking all this time for a sailboat. It's our first sailboat we've seen. Way out there. Okay, this is nothing right here. Yeah, there's some folks packing up here and arriving, so we're gonna not take pictures of them. All right, there are sites on the right and left here. We just passed 162 on the left. And
there's Dumpster Row.
142 on the right, 163 on the left. Yeah, plenty of dumpsters around here. There should be no trash anywhere. And then to the right is 143. And then you got this little space here with nothing.
.44, 45, 46, and 47 face this side of the peninsula.
Yeah, on the right. So this is where you get your sunsets. If you want to be on the sunset side, you're over here. If you want the sunrise side, over there. Or you can just walk across 164 to our left.
You can see through there's a beach area down there that was pretty popular over the weekend.
Mm-hmm. So right here is an empty site, site 147. And that spit of land you see there in the dock, that's part of the boat ramp, second boat ramp.
Which is closed.
Yeah, boat ramp number 2. But people were walking out there and fishing from there. All right, on our left is site
67.
Site 167 right there on the left. And we'll continue on. That must be 168, right? On the left? Or 168. And this one here is 148.
And the last one on the right was 149.
Right there is 149. Nice site. And then there's 170 is the last one. We just passed 169, right?
Yep.
Is that 169? Or where the motorhome was. I don't know if you could see it, but 170 is right there. And
that's it.
We're at the end of our loop.
So that concludes our tour of Rocky Creek Corps of Engineer Park on Somerville Lake. Somerville, Texas is the address. Now there's a city called Brenham. Did I say that right?
Brenham?
We
don't know.
Something like that.
We'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, that's like a 25-minute drive, and there's a Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, everything in the world is there, restaurants, whatever. It's about, like I said, about 25 minutes from here. And our Verizon service worked great here. It's a little windy today, so you might get some wind noise. We're trying to stand in front of the RV, but I don't know.
And give you a view. We have a lovely lake view and lakefront, but it's just so windy over there.
So like I said, our Verizon service, we have Verizon, worked well here. There's trails here to walk dogs on. They're nice and wide. If you want to ride a bike on them, you can do that. The sites here, they're like that
pea gravel.
Pea gravel, yeah. This stuff.
They will get all in your dog's paws and so easy to track in.
But the two sites that we were on, 54 and 137, were nice and level. We didn't have any issues. We had plenty of space. We were 3 days at one and 3 days at the other because of reservation booking. That's just how we had to do it.
Yeah.
This section of the park didn't open until April 1st. So all that being said, we have plenty of space. We have 50 amp service. We have water at the site. There's 2 dump stations here, one for each section of the park, like this new section and the other section over there, and plenty of dumpsters. And it's just a really nice park.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the lake out there was motorboats, ski boats, jet skis. I mean, it was everything in the world was out there over the weekend, of course. But it's a really nice lake. I think the lake is about 25 feet deep in the middle, according to my fishing app.
And how many fish did you catch?
I sat down there and probably caught about, I don't know, 15, 20 fish. It was pretty nice fishing, mostly catfish, but it was still fun.
Yeah. There's a nice trail system, like, you know, I know that's important to me.
Yeah, I know. We've already been to the trails. We pictured the trails. I said the trails.
The trails are lovely.
Trails again.
So if you want to get out of the sun, the trails are mostly shady through the woods, but do know that if you go in the evening, you are going to see deer. In fact,
Right.
I think there was a deer this afternoon that we spooked.
True.
Yeah.
So other than that, do you have anything else to ask? She did an outdoor yoga class here.
Yes, at the last site, and what a beautiful backdrop to do yoga. Lakeside yoga. It was just amazing. So I really enjoyed that. And I haven't done it here, but I plan to.
So that was the yoga thing. I was fishing while she was
good for
yogaing.
you.
I was doing this, and she was doing
Tones, build
whatever
straight,
that is.
relieves anxiety. It's good for your body, mind, and soul.
There you go. So, with the yoga being said now, I think we're going to wrap this up.
Yes, this has been an amazing stay here. We are loving Texas so far. I mean, I will admit, our only experience with Texas before was driving through Texas. And if you've ever driven out west and had to drive through Texas and not stop anywhere, it's like
Forever.
a lifetime. So actually being able to stop and see what Texas has to offer has been really nice.
That's true. So today being April 3rd, it's about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. It's 80, 81, 82 degrees out. It's sunny. It's a nice day. It's got a little bit of breeze going here, which keeps the heat down, you know. So overall, this is a great park. Great stay.
Army Corps of Engineer
Army Corps of Engineer Park. So, with wrapping this up, this is Gary, this is Sharon. Today the dogs are out here in the dog pen. We just got back. So, we like looking at freedom, so join us, continue with us on our journey this year through Texas and on. So, click like and subscribe.
Infinity and
Yes.
beyond. To
Well,
Texas.
of course, you can leave a comment, and we like to read comments or even comment to comments.
Right. Ask a question.
Ask a question.
We don't know. We'll find out for you.
Yeah. So, stay safe. Hope to see you on the road someday. Take care.
Happy travels.